senior midfielder Dylan Brown. Number 19 is sophomore midfielder Adrian Moran. Number 23 is senior defender Anthony Dito. Number 24 is sophomore forward Beto Guidana. Number 26 is sophomore defender Jacob Anderson. And in goal, senior number 47, Corey Redding. Now, please stand or remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. For third place in the Montverde Academy Soccer Tournament. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's have a great game. A score update from the fifth place game being played on the other field. It is Dover Prep 1, Auburndale 0, first half.
Interesting cheer. Our girl's got a kind of a crazy one too.
Kids nowadays.
I stay as far away as possible with these. Interesting again. Some good ones. Should get an award for the best cheer.
Sure, get some creative juices flowing. So glad you're joining us on Montverde.tv. As you can tell, Robbie Harrison joining me now, Jeff Radcliffe here. Just a couple of feet off the touchline.
Was down the other pitch watching the U17 national team, and good game. A lot of obviously good future. Taking on SEMA, and I think the first game ended 1-1. But obviously some quality players on both sides. Good, fast, physical game.
We expect the same here in our third place match as Cathedral in the purple going from left to right. Hamilton Huskies defending the goal to our right.
Actually thought I did well yesterday too, that little spell in that second half. Sure.
Par with the diving header for the goal. Foray onto goal comes from Cathedral. Actually comes from Hamilton, excuse me. Hamilton moving from left to right. So Hamilton defending the left goal. In our seventh place game, it was Elsick with a goal in the six-minute mark in the first half, held up against Melbourne 1-0.
Wow.
And Melbourne really left a lot of their their starters out as they've done the entire tournament. But they have their moments. First half certainly looked the part. But got things to look forward to next week, as we said yesterday.
Well, it will be interesting to see how far Melbourne does go in the playoffs. Keep my eye on them.
With their full, starting 11.
With everyone, yeah.
They played a good 70% of that game. Starters came in and out, but give credit to Helsinki. They got their first win here, the last possible here to change up Cox as they head back to Houston to win.
Well,
It happened here for first time.
it is good, I think, and they'll probably come back. Most teams do come back because they love the experience.
Weather perfect today, too. What happened to the rain?
My bones are actually still sore, but today, beautiful sun.
Cathedral 10-2-4 after their loss yesterday. Hamilton 12-1-2 took their first defeat against Montverde. So kind of a wild west shootout. We have Arizona versus California.
Yeah. It's been good. It's been a good tournament so far. It's been some games, but obviously two PK shootouts. Some great goals as well in the tournament. Really world-class goals that we've seen, especially some of those free kicks.
Absolutely. Nice with them on third game. There's Hamilton. Move left. There's our boy Dylan Brown had a goal against Lauderdale in the first round game. We see him get up the left side consistently, cross in. Moran circle back to retrieve. And it'll be a throw in for Hamilton.
He's had a great turn. Brown on the left. I mean, again, I can't tell how many times he's whipped the ball in with his left foot. He's left-footed, you know he's left-footed, but he still gets to cross it.
Right-footed defender, that's easy to stop.
You would think. We know Messi's going that, but no one can stop him.
High arcing throw into the box. To hold it in here. Hamilton throws it in. It's going to be trouble. One-time shot. Needs to be followed up. And off his line, Guerra. He's had quite the tournament himself.
That's a nice side volley punt.
He's consistently had the longest kicks of any goalie in this tournament.
Well, he's done really well this tournament. He's one of those guys. He's a one-man counterattack. He can start a counterattack with a punt or a throw. It's nice to have that luxury as a keeper. I used to play with a keeper that could throw it past the halfway line, so you never have to punt him. All the counterattacks are just from his arm.
Well, driven inside. It's a pretty even game here between these two. Somebody will go away with a winning record here after this game.
It's a great ball over the top.
Looking for Brown. What can he do for you? He can usually serve it across. This time, I believe he earns a corner. And there it is. Huskies beat Auburndale 2-0, then lost to Montverde 5-1. Kind of good goal in the run of play to cut it 3-1. Calvin Parr hit it home.
Well, that was a little bit of a 10-minute scare from Montverde because they really should have done. They should have got the second half for sure.
Were kept out.
Yeah.
Here comes the corner. Played short. Comes back and intercepted. We 1-on-2. This is Daniel Weezer.
Weezer had that smacker yesterday, didn't he? He had to tie it up the last couple minutes
of the game. Guerra makes the run. He'll cut into the right side. Leave it up top. And winding up, trying to deliver Valdivia. About a minute to retrieve the ball. And after all, that should be a corner kick here. Took a deflection.
Well, good size on both teams. You got but again, both teams just do the exact same play. The short corner, bump it back, whip it in.
The race is on. Oh, springing someone free in the box. Spray it out left. Guerra is offside as he pounds it off of the post anyway. I feel like watch some scoring in this one.
It does look like it's already opened up.
It's a Calvin Parr.
What's nice is, sometimes when you're out of a tournament, sometimes these games are a bit of a lull, but it's nice you can see that they really want to win the game.
Yeah.
Which is going to help.
Foul from behind.
I think when you get some teams that are nationally ranked, another loss on the books could really drop them considerably. That's probably what they're thinking. We're going to keep our rankings.
Yeah, Hamilton coming in number 12, Cathedral number 9. So the winner probably stays in the top 10.
I agree.
This is Campos from Cathedral. Campos had a goal against Auburndale as well. And Captain Ryan Banyay yells, "That's us." It truly is. As Zach Lippin will throw for the Huskies. Good driven throw. Dribble into space. Use the ref as a screen. Looking for Dylan Brown on that left. Steelers are coming together. Throw in for Hamilton.
I like the forward here. I've always liked the 5. He's done a good job. He's a big target.
Throw in Hamilton. College coach just crossed away there.
We've got Brian Rowland over there from the University of Maryland. Played with him a little bit, and he's a former Canadian as well, so I was talking to him for the last time. Well, yeah. He's probably looking for that American citizen. He's been here so long.
Okay. Once a Canuck, always a Canuck. Running left side, this is Anderson. Mr. Anderson runs back on, up to one touch by Brown. Parr inside the box and poked away as Randall is there. And come back to Hamilton here. Nice combination play.
But testy there on the sidelines early on. Looking for that W. Any call's a good call, I guess, if you're looking for a free kick. Handball.
Wide to Lippman here. Touch. Zach goes up the line. 2 defenders close in.
Ooh, it's a crunchy tackle. Hamilton, just from the start here, they look like they gained a bit of confidence from playing yesterday against Montford. And well, that's part of it. And 15, 20 minutes they were right in the game, so I think they can take a lot away from it. They're not a bad side.
Not at all. Back into the middle. Had a nice conversation after the game with Owen Torkowski of Melbourne. Nice young kid. Introduced by Coach. Chatting for a little bit. Looking forward to he's got another year. As Coach McKay said, next year we got all senior, all our guys right now are juniors and freshmen. Next year could be the year.
Could be.
Especially with this guy.
He is good. I like Torkowski. He's got a lot of potential. But it's funny because I was down on the other field watching the US U17s and Frank Rijkaard's in the stands, and I go, and Melbourne is watching the game. They're sitting in front of me. I said, "Hey, do you guys know who that is?" And no one's like, everyone's shaking their head. They didn't know who he was. I said, "Well, you guys are a little bit young. He's a lot older." Then I mentioned the name, and half of them were like, "No, I haven't really heard of the name." maybe a little bit.
So when Frank Rijkaard comes over, I'm going to need the selfie. That gives me some credit.
Yeah, exactly. But he's out there interacting. Yeah, he'll be here for sure for tonight. But he's interacting, taking some pictures with the kids, so it's nice to see.
Legends. Coach Chelsea. He coached. Oh, no. Spain. Barcelona.
He was Barcelona. That was his claim to fame. Was with Messi when he was just getting into the team, I guess. Went with the academy, and then he was obviously with Ronaldinho. So he was around some of the big stars, which couldn't have been easy for anyone to manage. Actually, I had lunch with him last year. I had the pleasure of just kind of sitting in, and I asked him, who was the best player that you ever played against. And he did mention Marco Van Basten. Could have been a PK there. Close.
The down play continues. Wow, nice step in there. Reyes, the future side player.
Well, I've liked Reyes. He's done well this tournament. He's been their best defender for Cathedral for sure.
Randall, been a good pairing.
And the MAST man is still out there.
Yeah, he's playing out on the right. He will come back to center. Feeling out stage between these two. They've scouted this whole weekend each other. Comes the switch at the point. Flipped it right on over. Lippman.
He's a bit unorthodox, but he gets the job done. Coach angle.
Earns the corner kick to Koking.
He's had a nice look. 13 and 14 at the back for Hamilton. They both had a good turn. What was that, 14? Yeah, that's right.
Banya.
Yeah, Banya's done well. Littman's done well.
Corner is this a throw? This will be a corner. So you got the big lefty.
Well, you can see the way they're setting up too. Look at the way they're crowding the keeper there. This is a little bit of different setup, so the keeper can't come off his line.
There it is.
Oh, he's done great though. Oh, jeez.
And a Cathedral player down to the box quickly, I thought. We'll have possession. Third. Weezar will let it go for the distance. Let it fly. Took a hit as he let it go. And will earn another shot at it on a free kick as he walks away. It's funny, he was listed as a defender and midfielder on the
Really?
lineup.
Sure.
Wait a second, he's been a forward the entire time.
Yeah, you don't see him in the defensive half at all.
Ever.
No. He's not coming back.
This brings her. So
He made a little bit of Well, and you know what? I think he made a bit of a meal about it. It did seem to be a free kick. I think the bench yelled a little bit, but I think the corner's the right call.
Corner kick in the air, far post. Players rise up. Shot coming through for Vasquez, and earns another one. Just wound up and let it fly. Never know what kind of deflection it can take on its way.
No, definitely. When there's that many people in the box, you want to just hit it. Something good might come out of it. Wow, it's barely even a breeze out here, so this is really still weather. Should be a great game tonight at 7:30. Looking forward to Capel coming in. I'm hoping to give Montverde a good game.
Did so last year. Oh, boy, running in. collision there. Complaining about an elbow. Valdivia had a beat on things, and the keeper, Corey Redding, got to protect himself as the player's flying in on him.
Yeah, I mean, he's not the biggest keeper, so it's just kind of one of those things. He's flying in, and they just bump into each other. No harm, no foul.
In the middle, it's possession in the middle of the park. Cathedral now. She can forward, a little flick on header. Big defender there. Lippman. He's got to catch it. Full speed. Holds it up.
With the Ronaldo chop. It's a famous move. Ronaldo does that probably 18 times a game.
Throw. Cookie will go forward. Lippman. Surveys. Is it in front? There's a line. There's Park. Too far there for Cookie. Gotta get rid of it quick. Is Calvin Parr? No.
The speed of the game is good. It's sharp. It's quick. It throws the players down nice and sharp, which is good to see.
Wayward off the foot of Benya.
Never said anything about keeping the ball, but, closing space down has been good so far.
Redding's got it. So just got an update. 3-0 Gulliver, so they're well on their way to getting a consolation bracket win here on the final day.
Well, they could easily been in the final.
Yeah.
Obviously, missing
They'll go 2-1 here this weekend.
Yeah, it's a good trip for them. Get ready for their big games coming up soon.
3 high Division I players on that team.
I would have liked to see the UCLA connect.
Yeah, Kaleo.
Yeah.
Saving him.
Yeah, obviously you want to save him, but I hear good things about UCLA's program right now. Obviously, just losing in the national championship game, but play good football, keep the ball on the ground. A lot of college coaches over there, watching the U.S. play. I try to talk to a few and get a feel for what they're looking for, and they say it's difficult now because everyone is obviously wanting to try and play professionally. And so you're recruiting kids as a 10th grader or 11th grader, but
you don't know. They're gonna EPA.
That's got to be a challenge. Even if you get a kid committed, it doesn't mean he's coming.
Over the top. And here's a chance. Spray it to the wide side. Suizar, far post. This is dangerous. Headed back the other way it came. And it is a goal for Jose Cano. And the number 10 got it. And it's 1-0 Cathedral.
Cathedral phantom goal scored by number 10, Jose Cano.
Nice goal, obviously, back post finish. We've been saying back post a lot this tournament. Anytime you make a back post run, you put yourself in the right opportunities, and you always got to get to the back post. Not enough players are filling that back post because they don't think the ball's going to get there. But I think a little bit of a defensive miscue there. I think wide open back post header, get the outside back. But they might have pushed it maybe a little bit, I'm not sure. But someone lost their runner, obviously. Wide open header.
Clinical finish up.
That was a great header back the way.
Okay.
Anytime you score a goal in your head, it's not the easiest thing to do. Again, we talked about it yesterday. It's one of the things our country is lacking. It's crossing and finishing in the air. I would love somehow for us to develop that. And that's obviously got to start at the young ages. But I think we're reluctant at the young age because of concussions. Really teaching kids the right way to head a ball.
The optimal place on the head is where?
Oh, the forehead, right here. But
yeah.
it's a lot more than that as well. It's your your hips, at your core, it's the approach, it's how you snap your head. I watched a session in Germany, this is a few years back, and the way they connect with their head is unbelievable. We kind of let the ball hit our head. They actually attack it all the way they connect and they snap that neck. It's a whole different level.
Certainly the Germans famous for their set piece goals.
Obviously, a lot of that too is that service. I mean, they're whipping balls in and with a little bit of a different clip on it. It's a little bit easier to hit a ball that's coming in a lot faster and get some power behind it.
The thing I always remember growing up is keep your eyes open.
Well, I've been coaching a long time now. It's just something you just don't see a lot of people coaching. You just don't coach it. You just kind of assume that they're hit it with your forehead and hope for the best.
Yep. Gulliver Prep is now opening it up. It's 4-0 on Auburndale.
Wow. Not a surprising score, though, because Gulliver Prep's got some great attacking players.
I think Auburndale, Adriano Castro has 2, Andy Alvarez, and Motazardas are their big 3.
No surprises.
Motazarda, the UNC commit. Castro is the one that's uncommitted, but we have Division I player for sure, as we've got hard challenge right in front of us.
He's lucky to come away with nothing there, just a warning, because he kind of left his feet pretty early there. Well, this is probably his last chance. Next one's a yellow.
Huskies have to turn things up defensively. They trail 1-0. Scano, the header goal, just over the midway point of the first half.
Good clearance.
Dictate the pace here. Campos. He gets knocked down.
Okay. No, actually, he was the one that scored the first goal yesterday to get him back into the game. It was a nice volley into the corner. I actually liked him. He's another one that's he's giving himself a good little showing here at the mast. Campos, tricky little player.
It was a 2-2 game in regulation, and he's still down. Ain't seeing that, so some subs come up with a clock stop at 8:47.
I'm not sure what they're looking at. Maybe his knee. Looks like his knee. Maybe he buckled his knee, hyperextended it back. Never feels good.
Especially on the last day of the tournament.
Well, that's always the issue. Is the 3-3. And he's played a lot of minutes, Campos. He's played a ton of minutes. People don't realize that usually soccer once a week is plenty. Playing games at a high level.
Mm-hmm.
These poor guys are going 3-3.
He'll go to the physio now for sure.
Doesn't look good, does it?
Yeah.
Probably looks like maybe a rolled ankle. I don't know. Maybe more than knee.
Obviously a lot of pain, so we wish the best for the senior Luis Campos. Certainly favoring.
Well, let's hope it was just a stinger right to the kneecap or something, and just kind of get some feeling back in there. Don't want to see anyone get injured. They still got a long way to go, I would assume. Cathedral.
Leads to a free kick as we focus your attention back on the game. Boy, another great cross. Headed back out.
It's really a perfect ball in the box.
Held up par. These purple defenders converge. Reyes.
It's good composure from Reyes there. Keep him in possession a little bit. Knock it around.
Turning now to the 18-minute mark. Deep throw for the Huskies of Hamilton High School. The Huskies won the Arizona Showcase back in December in their last major tournament. And now Cathedral intercepting the ball with España. And got away just a bit. Cathedral won a tournament as well, the Southern California High School Classic. They were champions of that. So both of these teams experienced in tournaments like this.
Well, they both showing well here as well. And, both had good showings, and you can see why they're top-ranked high school team. They've got a bit of everything. Both teams. They've got some big players, good players. They got some fit players and some stronger players. Each team's got a big forward, plays well back to goal.
Get out of there, Dylan Brown. Cathedral. Cathedral yields the throw. Flipped over the 10. Will matriculate the ball up the field.
The referee is kind of daydreaming, but plays a nice inside foot pass across the pitch.
Just did the play-by-play here. Very good.
Gabby Cepeda, one of my players there from Colombia. Fan favorite. Oh, ambitious.
Anderson didn't trouble anybody with it. Big swing.
We've actually seen that quite a bit this tournament. I mean, you got guys that just putting everything they got into these full volleys. One of the tougher shots in soccer to actually connect with, but every 300-400 shots you might see something on target.
Every 300 or 400. Certainly always looks good.
Cathedral phantom goal scored by number 18, Max Valdivia.
Can you hear me, Steve? Can you hear me? Oh. Well,
You know,
guys,
volume issues on my foot.
well, that does look like
It's like a gas pedal.
looks like a size 14 you got on there. But
Like an 11, but yes. Okay. Point taken.
Yes. Yeah, possible. That was a great goal. That's a snap header. That's the type of headers that kind of get everyone going wild. Those guys. A lot of velocity in the header. Snapped in the back of the net. That one, for me, might be up there with goal return. Just because there's a whipped-in ball and a snap header. Again, though, it's two free headers unmarked in the box for Hamilton. So
You think Hamilton would have the edge on the cross, scoring off crosses with the size they've got, but Cathedral putting on a clinic here. 8:44 to play.
No, they really are. They're really taking it to Hamilton. You know, who knows? Yesterday's game might have taken a lot out of the play against Montfort.
Sure.
The game.
Cano and Valdivia. Snap header with 9 minutes left. Huskies chasing a 2-0 deficit. Just got word that it is now 7-0 in the 5th place game as Gulliver Prep opening it up even further.
Wow. They're not holding back anything here.
Against Auburndale. And you're talking about the reigning 2A champs that scored 14 goals in 2 games in the Final Four last year against really good competition. Alvarez now with a hat-trick and in the leading score.
On his way to possibly get the golden boot for Shiki might have something to say about that, but see what
He's got 4 right now. Oh, what a cross. Hit it immediately by Brown.
Pedro Garcia with a 35-40 yard switch at the point of the attack there.
Consider the 2 number 10s come together. Good step in front defense. Lippman out right. Cleared away.
You do see Lippman kind of flow, you know, he's right back, but I'm not sure where he's playing centrally. Maybe they'll keep him there for a little bit.
Koking has come back, take his spot. They out of trouble. Reyes and Randall have been solid.
Well, you know, the number 10 for Cathedral's he's got to hold that up to allow his players to get a bit closer to him there. But you try to turn, turning into 3 or 4 players is the smartest thing to do.
Drill the ball. Salazar, freshman, just took it the other way. Koking will have to recover. Surveys things in front and gives it away. Here they come again. Kano. Dito.
It's a bit sloppy here the last 3-4 minutes. Just the ball needs to get back on the ground, stick a little bit better. You know, obviously as a fan, I like that simple possession, crisp passes on the ground. 2 touches the theme.
All the way on the right. No problem here. Moving through the midfield. High rate of speed. Held up in offside position. Salazar run from the back. A couple of subs set to come in. For Cathedral. Weezar, number 21, back in shortly, along with Rene Diaz. Lost it. And Lipman, 14 right in the center of the park. Strays it left to Jacob Anderson, the sophomore left back. Parr holds it. And we'll switch it to the other side. Flipped out nicely by Salazar. Huskies continue to test things, and they'll play the ball back. Pressure comes. So you hear Coach Lopez urging the lads on. Put on the pressure. Force the turnovers. There ahead, up top to nobody. 3 purple jerseys. Beautiful vertical stripes of Cathedral. Iconic in the LA area.
I do like their kid. Cathedral's kid.
Here's Dito. Anderson play 1 touch. Anderson tries to go up against 3 defenders. It's not going to work out well. Have to retreat. Dito. Turn. Running on is Garcia. Right to Koking. Garcia. Koking down. Play on. Holding it up. Koking. Back is fouled. And free kick will be awarded about 5 yards outside of the 18.
Did see some, saw a couple good ones yesterday. Free kicks.
Get ball for goals, yeah.
This one's
The tricky lefty here, Dylan Brown.
you really got to put some whip on this one because it's a little bit to the right of the goal.
Chris Guerra sets up the wall. See, 3-member wall. Should be hard to get over. Just getting around.
And the goal is taking a very central position as well. It does look like it's lining up like he's going to try to bend it.
This is Brown. And a goal in that first game against Auburndale.
It's going to be tough to make the alternative team here. It's a tough task at hand. A lot of good players.
Better you than me. Here's the approach. Brown goes through the wall as the player runs on, and Guerra has it. Count on that happening. And it was Banyag, center back, running on. Now he's all the way upfield.
I'll give him credit. Never gave up on the play, man. I've liked him as well. He's had a good tournament, good center back. He's got good feet for a big man. He's like Torkowski. They kind of remind me of the same type of player. Good feet, good in the air.
Down to under 2 minutes to go. 2-0 to the Phantoms. As I said the other day, one of the best high school nicknames around.
Kind of surprised we haven't seen too many Eagles lately. I'm hoping before this kickoff in the next game we get a nice big bald eagle here.
There was one earlier today over by the concession area.
It's working another game.
Only so much to go around. Probably can't spread you everywhere.
There's only so many games you can do that, so I guess.
Par, and we'll stop the clock at 1:06 as our referee will call someone over here. Stern talking to as our Visu. I'll get an earful.
Let's get it.
Shake hands. Cooler heads prevail, and then play on. The final minute of his first half. It's been all phantoms.
Well, let's launch at the top of that 18. Maybe get some scraps out of this.
Right back. Just every 50-50 ball going the way of Cathedral here. There's Brown. Switch it, play it back. 45 seconds. Coking. Defenders close in, and Weezar giving chase. Forward Caesar. In the middle. Whitman. So Ron gets stood up with 22 seconds left. And clock continues to tick here. Play quick. 10 seconds. It was interesting. Rolls through the box. And now we'll use the balance of our time here in the first. As the clock hits 0, the horn sounds, and we're out to half. Third place game here at the Montfort Academy Soccer Tournament. And it's the Cathedral Phantoms leading Hamilton Huskies 2-0 on goals from Cano and Valdivia. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Watching Montfort.tv. The two headed goals. Snap header. Valdivia. Update in fifth place game. Miller Prep has put the finishing touches on an 8-0 win over Auburndale. Things are all amazing what this Cathedral team did, shutting out Miller Prep and their opener. Setting up the penalties. You're with us where we happen to be, whether it's California, Arizona, or right here in Florida on a Chamber of Commerce day. Much better than we had the last two. First one's the lead rep, I'm assuming. Rep. Oh, okay. Yeah. Getting the referees' names for our championship match coming up at 7:30. Good crew. Got a good one here, too. Referees Aiden Kapijic. Excuse me, Hassan Belnaya is our referee. A lot of these guys you'll see doing all sorts of high school and college games here in Central Florida. Matter of fact, a lot of them do the USL Pro Orlando City games. Before Orlando City moved up to MLS this past off season. Good, best quality refs here at the mAST. Cathedral attacks left to right here. Ball driven in. Koki sends it into touch on the far side, and Cathedral will continue to press. Get the feeling they can get one more here. Pretty much close the book on this one with as technical as they've been in keeping the ball against a physically much larger team. Good mix of sophomores, juniors, and seniors on this Phantom team. It's a free kick from about 40 out. Make that about 35. Two players standing over. Now one hesitating. Right-footed shot is sent in. And Banyay first to head it. 6'2" of it. Turn in the middle. Spania sends it back. It'll be held in the offensive end. Inside Flota. Overlap. Sent in, boy, a little flick on, and it'll be a corner kick. Nicely done. Spania force it off the defender on that late run. Randall all the way up forward, helping the cause. A retreat defensively here on this corner kick. Readying up the corner. Sent far. Headed out of the box momentarily. Cathedral retreats. Vasquez sends it back in. Valdivia with the goal. Boy, another opportunity. Perhaps a headed ball. Defense got back that time. Spania wins another one. There's Valdivia on the outside. Top of the box, ready for the cross. A little shallow that time. Forcing them to defend even further. Sinazar. Some space. Boy, positionally. Phantoms in the right place, at the right time, all the time. And finally, that spell of possession ends. See Dylan Brown pass it back. Contested here. He's forced to absorb for a good 5 minutes there. He'll come back the right side. Koki. And a heavy touch. Takes control. Anderson gets it right into the defender. Now forced to defend here. Reyes in the corner back to his keeper, Chris Guerra. Back in the middle of the park. This will be Banyay. 7 minutes gone by, almost 6.5. Second half, 2-0 lead for the Phantoms. Will come the other way. Throw in.
The two head coaches for Hamilton, not happy. Just not able to carve that many chances out, really. I mean, the keeper really hasn't been tested. Again, I always go back to the same point. You got to change something up. It's not working. You're not carving chances out. And you've got to tweak something. And
a lot of coaches that they don't like to fool around with their system. Part of that's the education part of it. You really got to be well versed in different styles and systems so you can change on the fly.
This will bounce to Guerra. Juggles a little bit. No pressure coming. And we'll pick it up. Better move. Wasting some time.
Well, he's certainly going to get some college looks. The keeper is solid enough to help the squad collegiately for sure.
Brown didn't like the result of his cross, but not getting off his foot. Cleaned up nicely by Randall. Flick on. Chance now for Dylan Brown. Can't get there. Played perfectly by Reyes. Nice touch by Connell. Full speed Lippman all the way out to the left side, forward, the right back. Cleared off the line at the top of the 18-yard box. Purpose now behind this attack is a send him wide to the left.
A bit of pressure at least. A bit of pressure at least.
At least they're not backed up defending.
Well, they got the I think he kind of ended that to send him into the latter parts of the second half. You know, he's a big body, he's athletic as well. And now he's, I guess he's playing kind of attacking mid. Right back to attacking mid, that's a big change.
Connor wins the battle in the air. There's a turn from Dylan Brown. Goes back to Vidana. So Vidana and Garcia have been the two guys that the Huskies do have that are good with the ball.
Yeah, you're right. They do got a couple of technical players.
Keeping it, on a string.
Also,
That's all right there. Vidana.
This right here, this is the spot where they struggle. This final third, they kind of seem to run out of ideas. That's not easy to coach, though.
Oh, no. It's the other way. Overruled. Hamilton doesn't like the result of the decision. They will retreat to goal kick.
It appeared to be a bad call from our angle.
That our angle is not the best.
Not the best way up here, but
no benefit of TV monitor. In fact, our
pictures.
sure, people watching at home probably have a better view of it than we do. Although it's always nice to be right on the side of the field, enjoying the weather for a change.
Yeah, I'm definitely not complaining about the weather.
Salazar looks it ahead. Banyai. Oh, and then a bad giveaway. On the move. España waiting for something to open up. Man, all the way on the right side here in Flota. Get it to him there. Overlap.
Alright, gotta defend this corner now.
Interesting to see Randall move all the way up. Boy, versatile players on this side.
The left footer on the ball taking the corner.
Suizar.
He had a great goal actually towards the end. Wow, really a fantastic goal. Tying the game, unfortunately. A PK shootout.
Driven in right at the keeper that time, Corey Redding. Oh, the liner is curling inside.
That's a good confident save. Nice punch out.
Oh, this could be problems. Racing free. And nice bit of defending by Randall.
Randall slipped, but he turned on the Jets there to recover.
That one One gets through, but won't harm anybody.
He's kind of running out of ideas, Hamilton, here.
Adrian Moran had a free run at it. In the air, it's going to be tough to bring down. Straight forward by Anderson.
Yeah, it's a great header by Anderson. That's what you teach your kids. Up high and away. I'd like to see Anderson. I haven't seen it too much. I'd like to see him get around in a little bit of an overlap, create some 2v1s, just to make the Cathedral defenders make some decisions.
Session here, perhaps, for the Huskies. Right side, the run made by Moran, and he won't get there. So the change will be coming for Coach Marquette. Jason Meyer off the bench. Deep throw here for the Phantoms. Took the wrong route there.
Bad defensive position there. From the Mohawk.
Dylan the Mohawk Brown.
Dylan Brown.
No, it's not really a Mohawk because he's got hair on the side. It's just a paint job. Oh, tripped up. This may bring out a booking as the clock is stopped with 26:27. And the yellow card will be shown. So, yellow card on number 23, Dito, the center back. And Nick Marquette will make an adjustment here.
You see a lot of players hunching over, grabbing their hamstrings, and I feel bad for them, man. 3-3 is difficult on those hammies.
Your heels, your Achilles, everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, from here though, you could float into the far post, but I'd like to see a strike on goal here, knuckleball with the laces. It is a specific technique. I'd like to see a strike on goal. He's a little bit smaller, you never know.
He was beaten yesterday. Valdivia
He's lining up like that.
drilled over the top. That's only a bad effort there.
I don't think you're going to score on
Reyes.
bending it from there. You got to almost knuckle it, I think, from that distance.
Substitution now for the Phantoms. As Ibarra and Omar Ibarra comes on. The freshman who was third in the penalty kick lineup. Both of their games here with the PKs.
You see the goal kick difference from the two keepers.
Well, how about the speed here on the left side of Valdivia? And it's circled back by Banyeda to take it away.
It's a big touch from Brown.
Brown on the right side now. Waiting here is Byer. They'll have to retreat. Oh, it's there. And it's poked away. Need to make that play. Nice slide to keep it.
Very nice sliding save there.
Good job, Weezar. Turn. Boy, muscled off the ball and able to get it out of there. Vasquez, two defenders close in and take it. Headed forward. Lippman in there. And now Brown is free. Defense takes it deftly away. Nice job. Salazar retreated with him. Earns the throw.
Yeah, I got a comfortable lead here. Not really getting threatened too much from Hamilton. Keeper hasn't make a save. I'd like to see, maybe move Brown to that right side, cut in on his left foot, and maybe he can have a strike on goal.
Clock continuing to go against Hamilton here. It's 24-20 and ticking and down 2 goals. Starts with 1. That is dribbling.
Possibly just
initially.
I mean, it could be a back 4, but it might have just transitioned into a back 3 here. Let's see if they've got two forwards up there. Maybe a 3-5-2.
Ooh, bad touch. Garcia able to recover. Here, right side, you got Lippman.
Lippman's playing the center back spot now.
No, that's Banya up on the right. Nope. Banya's on the right. Who is that masked man? Maybe Logan Griffin. Can't see the number. Binoculars. Throw to Garcia. Off the defender. Throw. Stepping up. Caesar. Garcia. Chase. On the left. Cross is going to yield a throw. As Fire trying to buy some time for the defenders closed in. See what kind of throw the junior has.
See if we can get something before the water break.
23 minutes left. Hamilton chasing a 2-0 game. Fire setting up for a long throw. See how much Gruffin gets on it, and it goes.
A lofted toss.
Oh, wow. Guerra retrieves the ball. More time ticks off. Sun going down behind us. So a comfortable light jacket would be in order later.
Yes, definitely.
Thrilled. High in the air and into the coach's viewing section.
Well, I would assume there's going to be some more coaches piling in a little bit for this final. A lot of college coaches down there, well, obviously watching the U.S. U17s and probably went to grab a little bite to eat and come back to the final.
Play back to Chris Guerra. Flick on attempt. Caesar. Oh, breaking free here. Last defender is coking, then it's up in the air. Kano. Nice move by Lippman. Showing the nimble feet for the big guy.
Wow.
Up left, Anderson.
The two big guys at the back showing some flair.
Trying to clear. Crucial finishing pass here. Trying to run quick. Took a deflection. No, it comes back. Cathedral ball.
You've got to figure out a way to get one back, make this game interesting. At least test the keeper.
Lippman wins that here. And the ball just hangs on the near touchline. Ruling goes in favor of the Huskies. We approach the break zone for Water. Nice step by Banya. And it's going to be tough to handle.
Yeah, it wasn't away.
Trying to play the direct ball. And this one offside.
Here, looks like he was kind of just going with him. But not the best anymore, I guess.
Our location just left of the halfway line. Huskies press here for a goal. So we see Calvin Parr set the check back in, one of their big scoring threats.
Yeah, he's getting back in. We gotta maybe generate a few free kicks deep in their end and get on the end of it.
One touch, go to the corner. Speedster on that right side, trying to get the edge. It rolls along the byline. And it's back out. Speed shown by Cathedral once again to recover. Kano work the right side now. Defenders close in, go down the line, and water break at 18:52. It's been a 2-0 game since the 9-minute mark of the first half, but it is Cathedral in front, 2-0 here in the third place game.
Comfortable lead for Cathedral. They're just kind of coasting at times, and bunkering in and closing gaps. They don't really need to do anything more.
Tactical change here, do you think?
I think you have to. If it's me, if I'm talking to Hamilton right now, I'm putting at least 2 strikers. I'm going to play 3 at the back. Because right now, Cathedral plays with 1 striker, so I'm going to play 3 at the back. I'm going to push my outside backs fairly high. And then if I'm playing a 3-5-2, my midfielders are going to play like really high wingers. And I'm going to take chances. I'll play 1v1 at the back. You're down 2. It's a little bit risky, but you got to figure out a way to get back in the game. So 2 up front, 3 at the back, push my 2 wide players really high and wide, and see if we can whip more balls in the box. And I think if I'm Cathedral, I'm doing exactly what I'm doing. Perfect for me. Yeah, possession, nothing fancy.
No matter the outcome of this one, good showing by both of these teams here this week.
Yeah, they've both done well. I do think Cathedral deserves a 3rd place finish. The bronze medal, I guess, so to speak.
This will be their first outright. Their win was in penalty kicks. So feel good going back home to California.
Yeah, 2 PKs and a W isn't bad. 1 win, 1 loss. Probably another win by the way it's shaping up.
Terrific throw down the line. Tough. Parr could not keep it in. Had to have a perfect touch there to bring it in.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. Got a lot of former alum here coming to the games tonight from years past. It's kind of like a college year.
Sure.
Really.
It's a legacy.
It really is.
Oh. Loose white ball, a little descent. Thrown in by Lippman, using the body to shield. Now Parr. 1 touch coming back. And taken away. Salazar stepped in. Cathedral ball on the throw-in, far side. In our 7th place game, Melbourne found themselves in the same spot, down 2, about 20 minutes left. Never could find a goal.
Well, what makes it more difficult, too, is it's the 3rd game, your legs are shot. It's hard to really find an extra gear. There really isn't an extra gear at this point.
Correction, Melbourne was down 1-0, but still at the same point. They had to find something.
Yeah,
It's even more urgent here.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, at the higher levels, fitness is such a big component at the professional level. And as these players grow and mature, they'll realize that. Fitness is the majority of what they're doing on a regular basis. Just training, keeping their body fit and ready.
Too far out in front. Spania could catch that one. Calvin Parr. To go. Need the big guns to start generating chances. Lippman turns on the Jets. Points off the defender to Brown. Brown goes down, took a knock, and he gets a free kick. If I'm Cathedral, this is what scares me. There's set pieces here.
Well,
It's one way to get back in.
yeah, this is they do have good service here. They're going to get good service into the box. They do got a couple big bodies, Lippman there coming in from the back.
Got Byron to his right, everybody else just at the edge of the 18, ready to make the mad dash in. Byron steps over. Sent in by Brown, flick on header was just off target.
So yeah, it was a good whipped in ball from Brown. Yeah, and yeah, good flick header from Brown there. But that's what they're going to need. They're going to need some set pieces. One of the complaints of the tournament, just not enough Champions League ball. I don't know if people understand they're about $150 each. Not getting 15 or 20 of them. Limited supply of the Champions League ball here.
Yeah, at halftime of our first game, I kicked around, tried to juggle with the texture on those things are really nice.
Yeah, they're nice. It's definitely a different feel. But you can see that Hamilton, it does appear that they're playing with three at the back. Kind of three center backs, and probably the way to go.
Rub it in. Randall had the header, and that one is wasted. Minutes left.
Let's see if this can reach the top of the D on the opposite side of the pitch.
He's going to get at least halfway. Headed by Garcia. Flicked ahead. Garcia races. Oh, throw goes the other way. And he bounces the ball. Better watch out. Referee wagging his finger, I think. A little stutter. Bayer. Spagna now forward here. Come the Phantoms. Right side. Oh, sent in.
They're hoping for was a PK, but they got the offside kick instead.
Randall getting into that attack. Flying down the right side.
It appears that they're playing 3-4-3, Hamilton. So he's got Brown here. He doesn't have to track. He's in a 3-4-3. You know, 15 is just sitting behind him. But it's one of the famous systems that UNC adopted. You don't see it too much in the boys' game, but it can be effective. If you've got some really good wingers.
Sure. You've got to also be disciplined in your assignment defensively.
Well, you get exposed. Yeah, anyway, you got to be disciplined.
Randall is denied. Still earns the throw. So we'll take some more time off the clock.
But at least, you know, give the coach credit to change something. And I think that's important.
Front line right now, across left to right, will be Brown. Parr. Saw Lippman there for a while.
So he's back. Got slotted back in a three-back center back role. Kind of three center backs playing at the back. It's actually
your wingers run.
Well, you've essentially got a left mid and a left winger in a 3-4-3.
Finding Parr and warded off by Salazar. Throw comes the other way.
Looks like they just want something, the fans, from Hamilton.
Lippman.
They want to end on a good note.
They shut out. It's your last memory. Lippman closes in. Bayer ought to do well with it. And boy, not a bad idea. Lippman couldn't catch it.
In the right idea, but his legs just can't catch up to the brain here in third game, 10 minutes to go.
11.5 official. Battle inside the 18, clutching and grabbing. Watch out. Banyang.
Yeah, yellow card probably for delay of game there, but
These are, excuse me, Rene Diaz getting a little physical.
well, long tournament, frustrated legs, frustrated Hamilton that can't get on the score sheet. Can't create chances. I really think it's the biggest thing is that there's not able to.
Lippin, whoa. Back to Reyes. People will make him chase and send it away. Get it over the halfway line. Ibarra.
At this point,
Cathedral, nice work through the midfield. Get the runner down the left side. Valdivia, cross, header back into the box. 1-2, and just missing out was Espana. 3 runners.
well, they had 2 free in the box. I think the keeper just did enough to scare the attacking player out of just basically tapping it into the open net.
Valdivia and Diaz doing a ton of work. As Coach Arturo Lopez telling his lads, well done. This one going according to script.
Could have been 3 headers today. You don't see that too often. 3-headed goals.
All on the play, too.
Man, even better. Even better. Well, again, you play a back 3, and any one of your back 3 gets stretched out in the wide spots. You really expose yourself in the center spots.
Good shit for Rene Diaz. Comes to the bench. Back in his Cano. That composure back in there, attacking midfield. Good play by Redding. Forward. Pull it down with his foot, could not. It was Parr. Push the issue back. Make a good pass. Headed by Bayer. Cano is in on it. To the ground, flicks it ahead. Back the other way. Stays in. Crazy. Oh, Parr. Still in. Got held up.
Getting a bit chippy. Just a little bit chippy.
Desperate times. Desperate measures. Good job by Dylan Brown on retrieving. Ooh, we'll push it to the back. And yeah, that'll be an easy call. Parr got into the back of Randall.
Well, Randall did a good job of keeping some composure. A lot of times players retaliate.
It's like, okay, we got the ball.
Yeah, no problem. Waste of time. And the keeper on the ball, he can find the top of the 18 from here, no problem.
See if he can get an assist. Guerra fires it into the 18. You're right. We'll have to get back now. Quickly, Parr. Gets his head up. Now Bayer whips it across. First touch by Cathedral. Calvin Parr. Oh, and it throws off the defender, and that will give the ball back to the Phantoms.
Yeah, it's probably got to be a yellow card for Calvin Parr. It's probably this 3rd or 4th time that he's kind of pushed a defender aside. A little bit of frustration, obviously. But you probably got to give him yellow. WWE.
They'll be taking photos with one another after the game as Melbourne and Elsick did. They got together as 2 teams together and took a team.
That is nice. That's what it's about. Yeah, sportsmanship.
Expect that from the National Coach of the Year.
Well, you gotta
Coach McCabe.
Yeah, teach the kids the right way.
Even though they lost all 3 games here. $6:30 to go. Looking like it's going to be a Phantom winner. drastically changes here.
Well, I've seen stranger things, that's for sure.
Player running inside, kicked to the air, not out of the woods. Big get by Guerra. As he out-jumped a couple of guys, mainly David Brown. Great defensive effort here by Cathedral.
Yeah, to get a shutout in the last game
Against a
is,
team like this.
yeah, it's good.
You think about it, they've shut out against Dover Prep, one of the highest scoring teams in the nation.
It's true. Well,
PKs.
you know, part of that is our keepers are really sound. Their two center backs work well together, composed on the ball.
It's a good team.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
make case to be perhaps in the top 5 by the end of the weekend. Certainly will stay in the top 10, coming in number 9. Cathedral ball just inside the circle.
Let the keeper take this. I just kind of wanted to see a big launch. Enjoying that.
Drilled forward.
See the form of tournament director. If they, oftentimes you might even see the grass cutters come out to cut the grass and water before the final.
I think so. So we'll have a little break of about an hour between. Time running out on Hamilton here. Flip to the wide side. A run by Espana. And earns the throw.
Well, again, yeah, this is going to
Oh
take.
no, it's reversed. Comes back that way. 4:30 on a turning clock here in the second half.
I think they're just looks like they're pulling the center back for Hamilton, the big man, the captain, number 13, as a center forward now for the last 5 minutes here. He's just going to stay up top.
This Cathedral throw. So the assistant referee signal back the other way. Some confusion. Now we'll take it right to the corner to waste some time. Throw.
It's an uphill battle now. You got Banyan here playing center forward. Just kind of hope the ball comes his way.
Banyan, Parr, Brown. And their final 3.5 minutes to change. Drilled in, dangerous ball. Anderson took it the whole way. Redding will have a good kick here, get it forward.
Well, you've got Banyan now. He's a good target forward. Find his head. I'm sure he can hold it up.
Over the top. Again, anytime Cathedral has a chance to possess, they'll do it. Competing for every ball.
Yeah, you know what? With 3 minutes left in the game, they've done a great job competing every inch of the pitch they are.
It's out-jumped.
Such a good runner.
Reyes beat him. And another decision goes against the Huskies. 3 minutes.
Well, let's push the entire team up. Let's get the keeper on the ball.
Your wish is their command, Coach Lopez says. Guerra. 2.5 minutes left. Turn. Comes back near side to Flota. Will take the time. Right up the right side. Valdivia. Two-minute mark. Right to a purple jersey every time. 50-50s all going the way of the Phantoms. Run here, left side. Brown do something. No, he's off.
It's good tracking work from the midfielders for Cathedral. They really track back and they're kind of nipping at the feet of Hamilton players, nippy type players, pests. A lot of track shot going on from the center back and the center forward for Hamilton and Cathedral.
Two quality players, competitive juices. Just get the best of you sometimes. Parr and Reyes still jogging a little bit.
What's going on?
Stop the clock with 1:18, according to our fourth official. And we will sort this out. We want to get the game in this way. Some discipline. Sort this out.
I tell you what, it's a lot of trash talking among the two players here. They got to let it go. A little bit of sportsmanship here. Long tournament, a lot of hours on the field. This point, you probably want to take a few of the players off because they keep going here. Yapping at the mouth.
Up to the air. Back to play. Up by par. 1 minute to go. Down 2. Not looking good for the Huskies. It hasn't really for Snyder second half. 51 seconds. Trying to avoid the shutout here. Running on his buyer. Brown. Pressure on. See if he can get the corner. Cannot. Defense is perfectly.
They surround. What they do well is they surround numbers around the ball. And that's really the right way to do it. 2 or 3 players always around the ball.
30 seconds. Play in the right position, able to get out of their par. The 18 rolls right to the keeper, Guerra. Down to 15 seconds. It's going to be a win for the Phantoms here. And boy, hits touch line right near the fourth official. Wake up.